Lockheed Martin F-35B Lightning. This is, of course, the so-called STOL, short takeoff and vertical landing version of the F-35, which is also produced in the A model, the conventional takeoff and landing aircraft. That's the one that, for example, operates from RAF Lakenheath with the US Air Force's 48th Fighter Wing. And there's the US Navy's C model, the carrier variant. For use by both the RAF and the Royal Navy was confirmed, with their main operating base to be at Marham. You see the aircraft now coming back in towards the display centre. Yes, as I was saying, we saw the under-fuselage weapons bay doors open there, but we're shortly to see a demonstration of what's really at the heart of the B model Lightning, which is the Rolls-Royce lift system. Fully 29,000 shaft horsepower transferred from the main Pratt Whitney F135 engine to the lift fan via a drive shaft and a clutch, and a thrust vectoring nozzle at the rear moves to provide propulsion for forward lift and flight, while the lift fan, which is just after the cockpit section, is used in vertical flight. And each wing contains a close thrust and to maintain electrical stability. F-35 can't land here at Duxford, it is able to perform a low, slow approach. Were the aircraft able to touch down, what we see would be a rolling vertical landing, and that's the sort of landing that the aircraft would use at, say, an expeditionary site in the field, or flying from a short or damaged runway, where minimising the stopping distance is the priority, and the stopping distance can be as short as just 1,200 feet. was number 617 Squadron, the famous dam busters, of course, which became the first frontline F-35B unit. Its first 4 aircraft arrived at Marham in June 2018. Number 207 Squadron, which acts as the operational conversion unit for the Lightning, followed in July 2019. And the latest operational squadron on type is the first Royal Navy Squadron, 809 Naval Air Squadron, which reformed in December of last year. Aircraft in our display today because of the contribution made during the Battle of Britain by both Fleet Air Arm squadrons and Fleet Air Arm pilots assigned to the RAF. The F-35B, as far as its carrier operations with the Royal Navy are concerned, began trials aboard HMS Queen Elizabeth in 2018 and 19, and operational aircraft from number 617 Squadron worked from the ship for the first time in June 2020, making their first carrier strike group deployment with the new carrier the following year. But now this is where it starts to get very noisy indeed, as the F-35B is brought into the hopper. Number 617 Squadron deployed aircraft on the Icelandic air policing mission for NATO earlier this year for the first time.